Okay, welcome to my first test recording here. I see if this is worth doing. I'm wearing the Oculus Rift headset right now, and you are seeing what I'm seeing. So it's pretty cool, but it gets kind of bumpy for you as I look around a lot. So try not to move my head too much, but hey, I'm flying an airplane. I need to move my head. This is P-51 Mustang. I'm going to do a quick startup, cold start. We'll taxi to runway 25 right. We'll take off. We'll remain in pattern and land. And that'll be about it. That's really all we need. All I need to see to test whether this works or not. I finally remembered this time to change the skin. This mission wants to start in the ugly purple P-51, but now I got a very pretty warbird colors here. Isn't that nice? Okay, so let's get this plane started. So the big test for me is whether I can talk whether I can talk at all, but especially the whole time. So I'm going to start by putting the flaps up, and then because my can't really read, I know these go forward, but I don't remember what they are. Okay, rudder, we're gonna go 6 degrees to the right. Come on, 6 degrees. Okay, elevator trim is set to takeoff. Aileron is neutral. These are supposed to be open while you're on the ground, but I don't think they activate until you have power. Mixers idle cutoff. Prop is RPM is full forward, and throttle we're gonna go forward 1 inch. And I'm gonna turn on the fuel booster. I'll skip the gun sight for now. I'll uncage the gyro. Magnetos to both. This is all the weapon system. I'll leave that all on safe. Not gonna be shooting my guns today. Fuel is on main tank, and fuel shutoff valve is on. Okay, parking brake. So this is kind of cool. You gotta pull it out, push with my feet, release that. No, it's pull it out, push with my feet, release with my feet, and then release. There we go. Parking brake is set. What else do we need? Battery power. Okay, instruments are alive, and I believe we're ready to start the engine. So clear prop. I'm gonna prime it for 3 seconds. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. Okay, and then timing is kind of tricky here. I need to hold the starter. The blade's going to go by. Well, 6 blades are supposed to count. It goes too fast to count. But once the blades are spinning, I put mixture to run, and we should get a good start. So let's see. Wish me luck. And that sounds like a good start. All right, we got it. Okay. So this time I'm going to remember to release the parking brake, and we're ready to roll. Oh, okay. I'm just realizing I forgot to switch the audio to the Oculus Rift. So I'm hearing the engine, but it's coming from the other side of the room, not from my headphones. So that's awkward for me, but hopefully folks at home won't even notice. So I just won't even tell you. So P-51, if you hold the stick back, it kind of locks the tail wheel so you don't, I think it can only turn 20 degrees while the stick is back. So just makes it easier to control. Manual says not to use the brakes to turn, but it's a shame because it turns a lot better with the brakes. So I tend to do it anyway. Also recommends taxiing in a zigzag so you can see around the nose. And here's where I have to try not to move my head too much or I'll make you sick, but I do need to switch from side to side of the airplane. So there is a big nose in the way. That's what you get for dragging the tail. See, I have to use the brake here in order to make this turn. Okay. We are kind of midfield here at Nellis. I don't really need to go all the way down to the end of the runway. It's a long runway. Maybe I'll just pass this terminal here and then turn right out to the runway. I don't know if I already said I'm going to take off runway 25. We'll remain in the pattern. We'll do a left pattern. land again, and that'll be it. Actually, the startup's over. That's the most interesting part of this. Actually, or if I can manage to take off without rolling the plane into the ground. I've been getting excessive roll rate on takeoff recently. I don't know if that's just the torque or if from the prop or something new is going on. I keep checking my aileron trim. That's not it. Oh, I guess any time now. Well, I'm going too fast to make this turn off, but maybe the next one. I'll start braking a little bit. Careful not to brake too hard or you plant the nose in the ground. Very easy to do. I'm just going to cut across here. And this is actually the beginning of the runway. There's the threshold. So that was perfect. Okay. Try to get lined up here before I go full throttle. Also going to close the canopy. I don't know if that was enough time for the engine to warm up. Okay. Closing the canopy. Put my mirror down. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I'm going to slowly increase throttle, hold the stick back to keep the tail on the ground. That'll help me steer until speed picks up. And then I will slowly release the stick to neutral and kind of let the plane fly itself off the ground. And I got to be prepared to counteract that left roll. Oh, right roll this time, huh? Okay, gear up. Man, what a squirrely takeoff, but didn't crash. I'll climb up to 1,000 feet and then put my power at max cruise. It's the Vegas Strip. Hi, everybody. Okay, that's plenty high enough. I'll decrease RPM and manifold pressure to maximum cruise, which is the top of the green arc here. P51 will overheat really easily if you leave that up. Okay. So now we're heading about 2.5. So I'm gonna start my left pattern. I'm continuing to climb. To get it trimmed out. It's going high into the left. All right, there we go. And I'm turning on my left downwind for what, 2.5 right, is it? I think the wind is blowing me towards the field a bit. It was blowing me away when I was going the other direction. All right, there's the threshold. I'm going to power back, start to slow down. Let's do 1,800. my airspeed gets under 200, I'll start lowering flaps in gear. And I want to do kind of a long final since I'm not very good at this yet. All right, here we go. Start lowering flaps. And gear down. And I'm going to turn base. Getting a little slow. And I'll turn final. Got gear down, got the light. Flaps full. Dropping a little much, I'll power up. And is 2.5 right? Yeah, it's the darker strip on the right. Airspeed's good. That was me releasing the rudder pedal, slid my nose to the right. Okay, getting it trimmed out again. Just wanting to go right and high. Give it a little more power. I'm dropping into those trees there. And I am getting blown to the left a tiny bit, it feels like. I mean, to the right. Approaching the threshold, I'm going to drop power to idle. Tends to drop really fast when I do that, though. I think I need some power to soften the landing. Trying to keep the wheel pointing the nose straight. And nice and gentle. Huh. Aside from the bounce, I think that may have been the softest landing I've done in this plane. And we're back at Nellis. Welcome to the Vegas again. Try to turn off after next runway, taxiway. And we will call this a finished test flight. Getting the flaps up. I want to open the canopy, let some air in. All right, not bad. Doesn't like when I power down that abruptly. And back where we started. I'm not really sure the procedure to shut down the engine, but I can guess if I do magnetos off and shut off the fuel and put mixture on idle. Yep, that'll do it. All right, thanks for watching. Try to figure out something fun for next time. Bye-bye.